one run down normally.
Okay.
But I've got like a Caterham style kit car.
Oh, amazing. Okay, nice. Cool. Do you use that on track very much, or just road stuff?
Yeah, it does more track stuff than it does on the road.
Okay, nice, cool. Yeah, perfect, nice. And obviously, have you driven anything like this before? Any sort of like powerful sort of saloon car type stuff? Any sort of fast BMs or Audis or anything like that?
My dad's got a X5M.
Oh, you have, yeah. Okay,
so
nice, cool.
That's the 4.4.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, okay, good.
I've driven that a handful of times.
Yeah, good, mega. Also, yeah, these are all. It'd be interesting to see what you feel. Obviously, these are a lot lower to the ground, like an X5M, obviously. They're probably a little bit more powerful, and obviously these are still four-wheel drive as well, like the BMW is. So it'll be quite interesting to see sort of what you think, really. But yeah, this is the new C63 E Performance. Have you heard much about these in terms of their engines and things?
Not particularly, no.
No, okay, yourself?
Yeah, they've shrunk the engine, but they've got the same performance because the batteries top it up, don't they?
Yeah, well, if anything, actually more so. So previously, these were 4-litre twin turbocharged V8, and the most powerful one that we had here was an S model, and it had 510 brake horsepower. The engine now is only a 2-litre 4-cylinder, but on its own it produces 476 horsepower, which is almost the same. And then obviously we have a hybrid system with another 204. So actually it's a 680 horsepower 4-wheel drive saloon car. It is amazing performance. And yeah, you won't miss that V8 at all. It is a lovely thing. It's 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steering as well, so it turns really quickly on changes of direction because all 4 wheels are helping the car turn, which is quite a nice thing. But yeah, fully automatic, all that sort of stuff as well. So cool. What we'll do, if you hit the brakes nice and hard for me, perfect. That pedal doesn't feel too close or too far away.
Not massively, no.
No. If you give it a little blip on the accelerator as well, nice. You see, obviously the engine's kicked in now. Back on the brake again, back on the throttle. Just that a couple of times just to make sure you're happy.
Yeah.
Good. Those pedals feel okay?
Yeah.
Good. Nice and all seatbelt up in the back as well?
Yep.
Yeah? Fantastic, nice. So, if you keep your foot on the brake for me, we're going to go down to drive on that stalk. It's got R&D written on it.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Pull that to the bottom. There you go. That's now into drive.
Okay.
Hazard light is on. It's all around the building as well. And we'll go over that zebra crossing to the right over there. Cool, nice. And we'll continue up. Good job. So yeah, at the moment we are running in its comfort setting. Did you notice how it was on its fully electric mode until you accelerated and then the engine kicked in?
Yep.
You see now, look, it's turned back off again. So in comfort mode, it is a full hybrid, and it will use either electric or combustion engine. So we'll take it left here, sort of depending on whenever it needs to. So to stop that, we're just going to put it just briefly into sport mode. So nothing crazy, but that just keeps the engine running the entire time.
Okay.
So it's a bit more predictable to accelerate and that sort of thing for what we're doing today. But cool, we'll make our way straight on over. Nice. So yeah, this main two-way road we're on at the moment, 30 miles an hour maximum, normal two-way traffic, junctions, give way signs, all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
This bit here is a pretty normal, standard road. Also, you've just gone past our wet skid circle, and this one here is our north circuit, both of which we can have a go on today as well if you wanted to.
Yes, please, yeah.
That's fine, and then what we'll start with is our acceleration and braking.
Okay.
So we continue up here, it's just right through these little blue cones on the fence.
Okay.
Just here for me. Perfect, that's, yeah, so we'll turn right into here, and then we're going to go left into lane number, let's go lane 3. So you're over on the side, you see there's number 3 on the floor?
Oh, yep.
And we'll park in between the cones. Perfect, good. Yeah, so what we're after initially here is for us to build up some good confidence in obviously the power, that's one thing, and that's going to be quite a staggering amount of performance, but also the braking power as well.
Yep.
These things stop so quickly. But again, takes a lot of trust to press the brake that hard. So what I'd like you to do is go from 0% throttle all the way down to 100%. But take maybe 3 or 4 seconds to roll into the speed rather than just go bang, full throttle to the floor.
Okay.
So it's like a nice gradual build up to 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
And then when I shout brake, we're going to emergency stop.
Okay.
110% brakes.
Okay.
Stop the car dead, just so we can see how good those brakes are as well.
Yep.
Does that sound okay?
Yep.
So 2 hands on the wheel, shoulders back into the seat. Whenever you're ready, it is over to you. Nice. Full power, all the way. Brake, hard as you can. Good job.
Now let off a bit early then.
Yeah, but that's okay. Nice, well done. You see, it really stops, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Did that surprise you a little bit?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, cool. Look yourself as well.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I was expecting to nut the back of your seat.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's really quite impressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good, nice. And we'll do it a couple of times and just build
Okay.
up more and more trust each time.
Yep.
Perfect. So if we make our way off of here then nice and slowly, we'll turn left around the little blue and white barriers, back up the main road. Nice, well done. That's it, and we'll go left again into lane number 3. Exactly the same process that we did before.
Yep.
We're just building up that trust each time.
Okay.
Good. How did that feel then? Did that surprise you?
Yeah, very, well, just knowing that there's a barrier coming very quickly towards me.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Nice. Was that what surprised you most, sort of the power figure, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, just how get up and go it's got.
Yeah, absolutely. It's quite amazing, isn't it, really? It is absolutely solid. Yeah, we're heading to lane number 3 again.
Hi Zoe, that was me. That one alright?
Good, perfect, nice. So yeah, nothing's going to change. Exactly the same process again. Still with that power. I'll still shout brake as well.
Yep.
We're just going to get used to it each time, basically.
As soon as you say it, I'll brake.
Absolutely, absolutely. Whenever you're ready, over to you. Full power. Nice. Good job. Brake. Hard as you can. Amazing.
Bloody hell.
That's quite incredible, that, isn't it?
That was, yeah.
Yeah? Good. Nice, well done. Fantastic. That make you feel a bit better though that second time? You
Yeah.
know to expect a bit more?
Yeah.
Cool, nice. Let's go around one more time then. That's really good. Good job. How did that feel in the back?
Yeah, good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
It just feels very strange experience to just accelerate like that and just slam the brakes on.
Yeah, absolutely, that's it. But you can see why we're doing it though.
Yeah.
Because it's so important that you, one, know how good the brakes are, and obviously every time whether you accelerate or brake, we're building confidence, and that's really important. But good, nice. Okay, well we'll put a pin in that. We're going to pick up a bit more of that power later on the track.
Okay.
But for now we're going to head to our circle. So if you just continue straight on down
on.
here, yeah, we're going to keep on heading back, almost as if we're going back to the building. But good, nice. So at the moment we've got it in that sport mode, which is fine. So we're not even in race mode or anything yet, and we'll do that in a minute on the track. But that's still its sport setting, which is pretty punchy, as you can feel.
Yep.
In this setting, all of the traction control is switched on, all of the stability control is switched on, and we're still in 4-wheel drive mode, obviously. But on the circle, we're going to start to adjust that.
Okay.
So if you turn right into here for me, and turn in nice and late, so you end up on that double white line. Just here, look.
Just there.
Stop it there.
Oh, sorry.
That's right. Pop it into reverse, just in case these guys want to come off. So if we just stop on this double white line here, you see it on the camera there.
Oh yeah.
You go full lock left. And that's it. And now back to the right. Cool. Back down to drive, and we'll stop here just on this double white line.
Got you.
Just here. Nice, that's cool. Then we're well out of the way in case they want to come off while we're waiting. But good, so what we've got here is effectively a 3-lane roundabout. That's really what it is. The outside lane near the gravel is just normal tarmac, and so is the inside lane that you can just about see next to the green paving stones.
Yep.
But in the middle, this wet lane has been painted with a silicone called Avatol, and it's like a really thick resin that we paint onto the surface, and then obviously we spray it with water. So what you're left with feels a bit like ice almost. It's incredibly slippery. At the moment, as I said, all of the safety systems are on. So let's see what they're like first and see how good they are.
Okay.
See if we can start to trust them. And then we're going to turn them off. Then we're going to enter something called drift mode. And there's about 1 million buttons to press to get it into drift mode. But just so you know, we're going to be using these silver paddles behind the wheel here.
Okay.
Have you used those before or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine, cool. So they'll operate in a completely normal way, but just so you know, we need to start using those when we're on the wet skid circle.
Okay.
Because we need to be in second gear for our drifts.
Okay.
Yeah?
If
That's cool.
if after the spin, and will it automatically go down to first if we come to a dead stop?
It will, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. So then all we need to do is speed back up and pull it back to second. Cool. Cool, nice, okay. Let's take a left now then for me. Let's make our way on. Nice, I'm going to pop that into manual gearbox adjust now, like that. So if we make our way over the sort of water jets into that middle lane,
Into the middle lane here.
that's it, yeah. And bring it to about 10 or 11, and now pull it into second with that paddle. There you go, nice. When I say power, what I'd like you to do is just floor it.
Okay.
Absolutely 100% throttle. Let's just see how good the safety systems are before we turn them off, shall we?
Okay.
So I'm going to close that roof up. It's going to get a little bit bright on here, maybe. So drop that speed down a touch. Power now. And off. That really isn't too bad, is it?
No.
Let's try again. Drop the speed down a touch. Good. Power now. And off. There's a lot of assistance there, isn't there?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
can you feel it doing to help you?
It's either braking the rear wheels to not let them speed up, or like to build up speed,
Okay.
so you don't wheel spin.
Yep.
And then just controlling the. I don't know if I felt something in the steering, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, so,
Just so it doesn't force you to spin.
yeah, what you're feeling is the power's being cut. That's what you're feeling at the rear wheels.
Yep.
And the brakes are coming on all four wheels, just a little bit unevenly, so there's a bit more on your side than on our side, and that helps the car to pull to the right to help
Okay.
you turn. But all of that's happening quite quickly, obviously, which is nice. If I press this button down here, we load up this AMG screen. If I press that button once, and then I press and hold, those safety systems are now gone.
Okay.
It's still four-wheel drive at the moment, but no safety features.
Okay.
Try that again with maybe half power this time.
Okay.
So power now. Big difference, right?
Yeah.
Bit more left turn. That's it, nice. See that steering correction that we need. But how different is that?
Yeah.
And nothing else changed other than we turned the safety system off. Dramatic, right?
That was a lot different.
Definitely. Well, cool, fine. Let's make it around again. But say it is deliberately quite difficult, that because it's still four-wheel drive, it feels a bit sort of disconnected. It feels quite weird.
Yep.
Drifting a four-wheel drive is definitely possible, but it takes a lot of practice. It's really quite an interesting thing. But obviously, for you to get a little bit of power sliding, we're going to pop it down to drift mode.
Okay.
So I have to be in race mode, like that. We have to be manual, and we have to have ESP off. And then with those silver paddles on the wheel,
Yep.
if you pull and hold both at the same time, and then let go, and then click the right paddle, that's now into drift mode. So all 680 horsepower
Bloody hell.
is only to the rear wheels.
Okay.
There's no four-wheel drive system at all anymore.
Right.
There's also no safety features. But actually, I think you'll find this easier than that four-wheel drive wheel spin we did. So let's try again with maybe half power again.
And you wanted me to kind of correct, or just
Absolutely.
let it spin?
Let it correct.
Okay.
You do whatever feels natural to get it back in control.
Okay.
Cool. Power now. Left, 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 left. Cool. Let's try again. That was actually going really well. How did that feel?
It was a strange experience.
Definitely. Feel the difference of being rear-wheel drive, can't you? What could we have done to stop that from spinning?
More counter steer, maybe?
I think the steering was actually really nice.
I'm not sure.
There's a little bit too many revs.
Okay.
You hear that as well?
Yeah.
So the revs are quite high, which is quite normal for most cars, but when you've got this much power,
Yep.
we don't need more than about 3,000 revs.
Okay.
It can be so low. But let's try again. So hold the speed there,
Yep.
shoulders back in the seat nice and relaxed. Power now. Turn against it. That's it, hold the revs there. Much better. Bit less power. Oh, unlucky. That was getting much better, wasn't it?
Much better.
Much, much better. Cool, we'll try again. Nice, cool. There we go. See, that's much better, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, like, much less revs, which means the wheels were spinning, but not so heavily, and that gave you more time to correct it, basically.
Yep.
Cool. So, clear the windscreen. Let's try that one again. Drop the speed down a touch. Super relaxed. Power now. Turn against it. Big turn. Bit less revs. Bit more revs. Yeah, look at that. Hold that balance. Just that sweet spot there. Bit more revs. Yeah, very good. Bit less power. Bit more power. Bit less. Hold it. Now a bit more. Very good. See, it's like a balancing point, isn't there?
Yeah.
Look at that. Nice. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Very good. But see, that is not easy. We held that for at least a whole lap, if not more. But you see how once you got to that balance point, it's not too bad.
Yep.
It's just getting there that's difficult.
Yep.
And once you got it on that balancing point, it's actually not too bad. Nice, great job. So if we speed up a bit more,
Yep.
pop it into second again. Let's try again. Go for it. That's it. Let it settle. Let it settle. Now power. So try and hold it there. Nice. Very good. Really good job. Well done. So you're using such small amounts of power. That's what's really important.
Yeah.
We don't want to use power. It's like a really quite constant low rev. That's actually really cool, that, isn't it?
This is so fun.
Nice. What you're doing is really, really impressive. That's it. Lift off a little bit. Back on again. That's it. Just managing that angle. No, really good. How little you're moving the steering wheel
Yeah.
now. Just little tiny movements. That's good. And now we'll just lift off the throttle and straighten up. Well done.
That was good fun.
How's that feel? Okay?
That was good.
Happy with that?
Yeah.
Good job. Nice. Felt really good, didn't it?
Yeah, good.
Really nice. Oh, cool. We'll take a left through here, through the blue cone. You say you're doing a drive later on as well?
Yes, yeah.
On track as well?
Yeah.
Oh, fine. You got your work cut out now to try and copy that. That was really good.
Thanks for that, Paul.
We'll take a right hop here for me. Yeah, you made his life hard. But no, that's really good. Well done. We'll take a left here for me. Good job. Nice. So what we're going to do now, you can keep cruising up here. We're just going to reset the car so you don't need
Okay.
drift mode or anything
Yep.
anymore. So if, for example, I go auto, it will say drift mode cancelled. It has to be in those very specific settings.
Yep.
But I'll turn the safety back on, back in auto, but I'll leave it in race mode.
I've just put it in third.
That's okay, it will cancel back out again in a
Okay.
minute. But yeah, we'll keep it in race mode, that nice sharp throttle response,
Yep.
slightly stiffer suspension, that sort of thing. Cool, and we'll turn left here.
So it should change. Oh, there you go.
And that's it, yeah. Cool, we'll stop it there. So this now is our north circuit. So it's about 1 kilometre or so of tight, twisty country B road.
Yep.
There's no curbs, there's no runoff, the walls are really close, so it's definitely not a racetrack. It's about being really precise, sort of very fast but calm and relaxed, and
Yep.
just sort of shoulders back, really pin sharp really is the idea. Yeah, good mixture of corners and things. But we've done the power, we know how good that is, we know how good the brakes are, we know what it feels like when the car's sort of near its limit and things. Also, you're not in drift mode or anything anymore, and the tarmac is normal here, so we're going to have lots more grip. But we have a good feeling of the car. This is just about tying it all together, basically. Yeah? Cool, okay. Let's take a left now then for me. It's just us and the one other car on here, so we've got loads of space. Fantastic, well done. Good. So 2 things that are going to be really useful for track, and obviously this will help when you're doing it as well.
Yeah.
Number 1 thing for track driving is keeping our vision as high as possible.
Yeah.
We don't want to look at what's happening here. We need to look into the apex of the corner and then out your side window at the exit of the corner. That way nothing can surprise us. We look up at the next orange cone. We've got these sort of visual markers around the track of these little coloured cones, and that's what we're going to be looking at all the time.
Okay.
And that way we can't ever go into a corner and go, oh sorry, that's sharper than I thought. If we're looking far enough ahead, we should always know exactly what's going to happen. So we move all the way to the left, but our eyes are on the blue cone here. Now look at your side window of the next blue cone. Look how
Yeah.
long that corner is. Again, if you look down here, it's easy to misjudge.
Yep.
But look at the apex and the next one, and then look up at the exit over there. Nice. Perfect. And the other really important thing for track driving is to keep your hands in one place, which you're
Yeah.
doing anyway, which is good. We don't want to let go of the wheel. We've got to shuffle our hands around. That's a much safer, more accurate way to drive on a track. So good, let's roll on the speed again for me. And then braking hard. Perfect. We can see how good those brakes are into the corner.
Once they're up to temperature.
Yeah, that's it. We'll build up a little bit more speed. That's it, a little bit faster. Move to the left. And then full power. hold that pressure, and off. Well done. So we brake all the way through the first half of the corner, so until about there normally.
Yep.
And the idea of that really is to try and keep a bit of weight on the nose of the car. If we go into the corner with no brakes, it's just the tyre that's gripping, which is very good, but not as good as if we brake and turn, and it puts the weight on the front. So we brake, hold, and off. So we don't have to do both at the same time, but we're braking as we're turning into the corner.
Okay.
So we'll keep it going. We'll now brake, turn, and off. You see that?
Yeah.
It just keeps the weight on the front. And now we accelerate, so the weight goes on the back. Keep it building. Full power to the floor. Brake. Hold it. Start to turn, and off. That's really nice, isn't it?
That is really good.
And again, braking and holding. These little techniques that just help us to get a bit more out of the car, you know?
Yep.
Fantastic. So there, see, we didn't really brake, and now we're like waiting for the front end.
Yep.
Because the tyres are doing the best job that they can to find grip, and there is a lot of grip as you're probably feeling. But if we can use the weight as well, it's win-win. Nice, perfect. Cool, so again, keeping that vision up high, start to build on the speed, just bit by bit, and brake. Hold it, and off. Let the car run wide. Now start to build up that power again. Keep it building. Full power to the floor. Brake. Hold it. And off. Really well done. Braking. Or maybe a little bit hard there.
Yeah.
So sort of soften the brakes off a bit, but hold them more consistently.
Yep.
Good. How you feeling in the back?
Yeah, good.
Doing alright, yeah? Good. There's quite a lot of G-force in the back. So yeah, I'm glad you're feeling alright. We're going to squeeze on the power. And brake. Hold and off. Nice, well done. Again, look over there. Start to build up that speed more and more. And brake. Hold and off. Nice. Hold it, and off. Very good. Brake, hold, and off. See, that was a bit softer.
Yeah.
It upset the car less, didn't it?
Yep.
Really good. And then braking as you change direction, get some weight on the nose. Very good. Really nice. How's that feeling?
That's really good, yeah.
That feels nice, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, fantastic. You keep on doing what you're doing. That's it. Keep doing as you are. That's it. Keeping it tucked in. Roll on that speed. Very good. Brake hard. Get that weight on the nose. Well done. Let it run wide. And then start to increase the speed gradually, bit by bit. Full power. Brake. Hold it, and off. And then brake. Hold and off. Again, look over there where they are. Well done. And then brake and off. That's really good. Well done. Nice, cool. We're going to come off this time.
Okay,
How's that feel?
Yeah, no, it was really good.
You like that, yeah?
Yeah.
Good job. So you drove really nicely. Absolutely. Well, cool. We'll make our way down to here for me. We'll take a right now. It's all clear this way. Make our way back. So you made his life hard, but that was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
It was really nice. And the nice thing was, even as we got faster, you were still super smooth.
Yep.
The worst thing to do is get faster and faster, but get more erratic with it, and it sort of feel a bit sort of nervous.
Yep.
That was always calm, and that's the best way to be. So yeah, mate, nailed the drifting, really good on the track as well.
Thank you.
Great job. Straight on over here for me. And then at the top of the hill, we're going to turn right and find somewhere to park up. We're good. Did you enjoy that though?
I did, yeah.
Good.
That's really good.
Did it surprise you a little bit, the car, the experience? Is that kind of what you thought?
It
Kind of
was,
what you thought it was gonna be like.
I've not driven like that before.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, good. I say, honestly,
Different.
you drove really nicely. So for someone that hasn't done a huge amount of that sort of stuff, really good, particularly the drifting. Cool, what we'll do, let's then, if we make our way up through the cars first, we're going to park in one of these bays here, but facing the other way.
Okay.
So if we go behind the yellow SL, loop around, and then we can just drive straight into them. So yeah, if we turn right up this way. So then we'll keep on turning right all the way around the end. Nice. We'll give it a little bit of brake as we just drop down this little curb here. And we'll go all the way down to the far end. And we'll park up next to the curb. Nice. Cool. You can see on these cameras here, you can line that up. How cool is that?
That is cool.
Nice, isn't it? But cool, well done. So yeah, if we now then pop it into park, so press the button on the end. There we go, and then we can turn the engine off with that button there. And there we go.
Perfect.
Fantastic, really
Thank
good
you.
job, no worries. No, let me turn this off just here. And yeah, let's